Have you ever entered a trade only to see the price reverse and hit your stop loss instantly? That's not bad luck. That's a liquidity sweep. And today, I'll show you exactly how big traders use it to trap retail traders and how you can avoid being their next victim. This is our 10th video of price action series, so you can subscribe if you want more price action videos. Now, let's get into it. Ever noticed how the market climbs steadily, looking all bullish, then out of nowhere, it dumps hard? It breaks a recent low, shakes everyone out, and then, surprise, it rockets back up like nothing happened. That sudden drop isn't just noise, it's a liquidity sweep. Smart money knows retail traders put stop losses below recent lows. So they drive the price down, trigger those stops, and scoop up the liquidity before resuming the uptrend. It's a trap, plain and simple. Think of it like clearing the road before a big race. They knock out the weak hands, create space, and then push the real move. If you've ever been stopped out right before a rally, yeah, that's exactly what this is. This trap isn't random. It's what smart money concepts call a liquidity sweep. When retail traders go long near a swing low, their stop losses usually sit just below that level. That cluster of stops? That's pure liquidity. So what does the market do? It dips just enough to break that swing low, triggering stop losses and inviting fresh shorts who think a downtrend is starting. But in reality, the big players want that liquidity. It gives them the fuel to load up on long positions. Once they've got what they need, price snaps back up, leaving retail traders caught on the wrong side. In short, a liquidity sweep is a smarter, sneakier version of a trap. And it's how institutions flip the market in their favor. Let's break down how liquidity sweeps play out in different market trends, starting with bullish conditions. In an uptrend, price climbs by forming higher highs and higher lows. Around each swing low, retail traders love jumping in long, thinking the trend will just keep going. But here's the thing. Once the market has already moved up quite a bit, retail buyers start hesitating. No one wants to buy too high, right? That's where the big players step in. Since they can't find enough liquidity to fill their large buy orders at those higher prices, they create it. How? By purposely pushing the price below a previous swing low. That sudden drop increases volatility, triggers stop losses from earlier longs, and lures in fresh shorts, all of which generate the perfect storm of liquidity. And once that's done, they flip the market right back up and ride the next leg of the trend. As a result, fresh retail traders start entering short trades at that point and place their stop losses above the recent move. This creates a large pool of liquidity in that area. The price then sweeps this liquidity and quickly moves back up in the direction of the original trend. To avoid getting caught in such traps, you should be cautious during a strong uptrend. If the price breaks its recent swing low for the first time, it's important to avoid entering short trades against the trend at that moment. Most of the time, these fake breakdowns are designed specifically to bait retail traders. You'll see a strong red candle crash through a swing low, making it look like a real bearish move. But then comes the twist. Right after that, a green candle pops up. Or maybe a candle with a long lower wick hinting at a reversal. That's the signature of a liquidity sweep in action. If you're watching closely on lower time frames, like the 1 minute, 3 minute, or 5 minute chart, you'll spot the trick. Price dips just below the swing low, prints 2 or 3 quick candles, and then shoots back up. It's fast, it's sneaky, and if you're not paying attention, it's easy to get trapped. Now, if you zoom out and look at the 15-minute chart, you'll often notice the full picture. Price forms a long lower wick, sweeps the liquidity below a key level, and then launches upward again. Take Bank Nifty on the 26th of September as an example. The market opened strong and kept pushing higher, forming clean higher lows throughout the day. But then comes the setup. After forming a swing low, a sudden bearish candle crashes through it. On the 5-minute chart, it looks like the uptrend is done. Retail traders start thinking, that's it. Swing low broken, support gone, time to short. But that's exactly where smart money steps in, collecting liquidity from those panic entries before driving the price right back up. Retail traders often see that sharp drop and rush into short trades, expecting a full reversal. But just as quickly, the market flips and continues upward. That long wick, it's not random. It's a calculated move to sweep liquidity near support. Stop losses get triggered, breakout traders get trapped, and then price takes off. Meanwhile, smart money, the early buyers from lower levels, ride the bullish move and bank profits. By the time retail realizes what's happening, they're either stuck in losing positions or too hesitant to re-enter because price feels too high. It's a classic liquidity grab, and it plays out over and over. That's exactly why the market will often throw in a quick move against a trend, not to reverse, but to stir up volatility. These fakeouts lure retail traders back in, only to get trapped. It's how smart money creates the perfect setup to fill their own orders. Take the 5-minute chart of Reliance on the 8th. Price was trending up, forming higher lows. Then suddenly, it dips below the previous swing low with a sharp wick. It looks like a breakdown, but it's a trap. As soon as liquidity gets cleared from that zone, price rips back up. Anyone who jumped in short got caught on the wrong side of the move. Also, notice how the market hasn't broken the previous swing high yet. That's important. It means sellers from earlier are still holding, with their stop losses sitting just above that level. To target those stop losses, smart money drives price down first, sweeping liquidity below, then reverses upward. So, how do you avoid getting trapped here? Simple. If you're in a bullish trend and you see a strong rejection candle near the swing low, that's often your entry signal. You can go long with a tight stop just below the wick and aim for the recent swing high. Small risk, solid reward. Textbook setup. Now let's flip the script and look at how liquidity sweeps work in a bearish trend. In a strong downtrend, price keeps printing lower lows. It's all momentum. But after a big drop, retail traders start backing off from shorting at those low levels. That's when the market pulls a move. It breaks above the recent swing high to bait fresh long traders, making it look like a bullish breakout. But it's a trap. As soon as enough liquidity is sitting up there, stop losses, breakout buys, the price reverses and drops hard. Those late buyers completely caught off guard. But here's the sneaky part. Sometimes, after breaking the recent swing high, price actually hangs out above it for a bit. That pause builds confidence. Retail traders start thinking, okay, this breakout's real. More and more buyers pile in. But that's exactly what smart money wants: fresh liquidity. And the moment they fill their orders, price tanks. Fast. All those late buyers trapped at the top with no easy way out. In a downtrend, the market loves to tempt you with fake breakouts above swing highs. It looks like a reversal, but most of the time, it's bait. Instead of chasing long trades, you should be watching for short setups. If price breaks above a swing high and then slips right back below it, that's your cue. That failed breakout is often the perfect spot to enter a short, with momentum back on your side. So whenever the market is trending strongly, up or down, avoid getting lured into the small moves that go against the main trend. Those quick pullbacks, they're often just traps designed to create volatility and catch retail traders off guard. In our next trading tutorial, we would be diving into real chart examples of liquidity grabs. This one's gonna clear up so much confusion. So if you got value here, smash that like, hit subscribe, and turn on the bell, because this tutorial would save you from some costly mistakes.